Good morning, guys. It is hump day. Remember that Geico commercial? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. Guess what day it is? I bought an extension cord for this cart that has Chromebooks in it because it needs to be plugged in overnight to charge the devices, and I just want to make sure that this extension cord stays in my possession. All right, here's the extension cord. Here's the cord to the cart. I'm just gonna wrap this around here. Make sure everybody knows this Mr. N's cord. All right. Okay, so a couple of years ago, well, every year, I don't know if this is the same for you, but the PTA gives us a little money that we can spend on our classrooms. And I bought, this used to be an Ottoman. As you can see, it's really just a pancake now. Barely a pillow. And so the stuffing inside gets crushed down and, you know, it just is what it is. But there's a zipper on the bottom, and I thought, what if I bought stuffing for this thing and just added the stuffing? But I've never been able to unzip this thing. It's like it's glued shut or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But I'm going to give it my best shot because this year, instead of spending $50 on these things, I bought this right here. This right here is stuffing for these chairs, and so crossing my fingers that it works. Like, do you think that they made this thing so it didn't open again? I don't know, it seems like they wouldn't use a zipper if that was, they would just sew it shut. But I don't know. I've got it open like this. I'll give you an update in a minute. I got it! There's two zippers. This could get kind of messy. Maybe we should do this outside. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, guys, you gotta see this. You gotta see the inside. You ever wondered what's in this inside a beanbag? I'm gonna show you right now. Check this out. This is a Big Joe's beanbag stuffing unboxing. You ready for this? Okay, so this stuff right here I got off of Amazon. It costs about $15, I think it was maybe $15, $17. And I'm gonna use it to refill that Ottoman. I think I could have put some more in there, but this is not bad. All right, so besides those beanbag stuffing balls, I also got these dots for the floor because the kids this year, like, they're just not progressing at a speed at which I am comfortable with, nor have I ever experienced before in my life. So I have to assign them seats on the floor, and that's just the way of the world, man. The way of the world. I tried to let them choose their own seats, but it has deteriorated to a point where I feel like I need to place them. So this is what my floor looks like now. So Charlotte and Jennifer over in Arizona have these dots, and that's where I got the idea from. And they're just Velcro on one side, so they just Velcro to the carpet, and then they peel right back up, but they stay down really good. I'm not sure if my spacing is good. I might have to spread them out a little bit more than that, but hopefully this will solve some of the problems. Now here's what I'm going to do today, and I know that it probably will not work. I don't have high hopes for this, but I'm going to let them sit on whatever dot they want, but I have a feeling I'm going to be moving some people around. Just a feeling. Got to do a little work, guys. I'll check in with you in just a minute. Today is the first day of RTI for us, and we're going to be, what we did was we leveled out our whole grade level, and then we split them up into 3 different classrooms, and then each teacher is going to take a different class. As you know, if you have done RTI before, in Irvine we do response to instruction, not response to intervention. It allows each teacher to teach a level that is closer. And so like in your homeroom, you probably have kids that are here and kids that are like way up here. With RTI, you have kids that are like right here. And the levels are a little bit closer and a little bit more manageable. And the idea is that you're able to reach these kids on a level that is more beneficial to them. So we start that today. We'll see how it goes. I got 33, I think, kids coming into my classroom at 8:30, and I can't wait. I'm excited to see some new faces in my class. So I'll let you know how that goes too. The first day is really going to be more just norms and procedures and going over how things are going to work in here. And so we're going to do it 2 days a week, 2 mornings a week for an hour. And the first day, like I said, is going to be mostly norms and procedures. I'm going to teach one lesson, and it's on adjectives. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'm so prepared for this. They're going to make their RTI folders, which they're going to keep here in my class. And then on Fridays, we're going to do centers. So we're going to rotate through so I get to hear everybody read and talk to everybody at least once a week. All right? Okay, I got to go out to my new duty. Yes, I have a brand new duty, and I am over at the kinder parking lot drop-off area, just making sure that those little guys can get out of the car. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know if there's any parents watching this, but there are signs all the way down the sidewalk that say, please pull forward, please pull forward. Because what happens is they turn into the parking lot and they just stop and let their kids out. And it's like mind-blowing because there's all these signs, right? But when they do that, they back up traffic into the street, which is a problem. That's why we want them to pull forward at least a little bit. It's weird because I'm like standing right next to a sign that says, please pull forward, and they'll like stop right in front of the sign. It's the craziest thing. I don't understand it. And then they get all mad at you when you ask them to pull forward a little bit, but it's weird. I also noticed, like, yesterday I had some parents who stopped at the sign, and then their kids get out on the traffic side of the car. And I'm like, what's the matter with you? There's cars like zooming by. I'm like, I can only do what I can do, right? The yellow vest of honor is not always the yellow vest of honor. Sometimes it's the yellow vest of dishonor and disrespect. And come on, parents, just pull forward a little bit. What do you care? You're not the one that has to walk. Your kids have to walk an extra 30 feet. Who cares? Come on. You're backing up traffic. Help a brother out. Okay, guys, there was something that was completely baffling myself and my next door neighbor. If you have an iPad and you do any kind of work on your iPad, hey, this is Darin with your tech tip of the day. Let me show you. Okay, so I have my iPad right here, right? Don't look at my password. Hold on. So you have your iPad, right? So a lot of the teachers at this school use their iPads as document cameras. Occasionally I use it for that too. I like to play Minecraft on here and then project it up on the projector. Projecting or mirroring or airplaying used to be where you would swipe up from the bottom, right? But with this last update to iOS 12, it didn't work anymore. So my next door neighbor came over and she's like, what the heck, man? You know, is there a setting in here that we have to change? So I'm like, I'm looking through the settings and I'm Googling fixes for it. Through the new iOS 12 update, you no longer swipe up from the bottom in order to get to the control panel to AirPlay your iPad up there. If you have not found it, like I was like, where is that thing? You go over here to where the time is, and you swipe down from this corner now, and then there's your control panel. So it's no longer underneath the home button or, you know, in the center of the bottom of the screen. Now you have to go to the top right and swipe down from there. Your tech tip of the day, Mr. N. You're welcome.